Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. The majority of you have been patiently waiting for XRP to reach a new all-time high and enter price discovery for the last 4 years. The wait time for some of us is greater than that for others. Whatever the case may be, the time here has likely seemed endless, even if you've only been here for a few years. It has been more than 6 years for me. Some of the other members of our group have been here for far longer than I have. However, it has been quite some time, hasn't it? Alright, listen up. Not only have I not been impatient after waiting for more than 6 years, but I also came into this with reasonable expectations in 2017. However, my outlook on XRP sustainability in the long run has never been brighter, and my confidence that it will reach new heights and enter price discovery has never been stronger. I believe the rest of the market will follow Bitcoin's lead as long as the cryptocurrency continues to appreciate in value. This is particularly true for currencies with practical applications. The significance of this trend grows with each passing market cycle. We are seeing that pattern in the market. Having said that, I would say that the amount of negative sentiment among the XRP community on social media is about the same as it was in late 2017. Even small, hideous mounds of goo will be fine-tuned before XRP goes on a record-breaking spree and melts everyone's faces. The chart analyst seems to be predicting that XRP is about to have a market-wide upswing once its legal status is clarified, and that is exciting to watch. Plus, just before this, there were a lot of people complaining and becoming concerned because XRP isn't doing what they want it to. Going by the sentiment above, it's hard to tell. Go. That is so, isn't it? Isn't that usually the case just before XRP's price starts to rise? So, in this movie, I'd want to draw attention to 2 pieces. The first one is XRP's negative veering away from its 3-year consolidation goal, and it comes from the CryptoBasic project. The second one, however, can come off as quite pessimistic at first glance. We will, however, conclude this film with a positive tone. Optimism persists among XRP troops as they question 3-month price fall. I should preface this by saying that I come from absolutely no financial background. Keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor. Furthermore, you need not to trade or purchase anything based on my advice, am I right? As a pastime, I like producing films on YouTube regarding cryptocurrency for fun. I'm simply an enthusiast. It is 8:39 p.m. Central Time on Thursday, February 1st, 2024. Yes, we are in a new month and also in January. I just wanted to mention that in case anybody was wondering. Plus, XRP was trading around the 40-cent range at Fort, with a low of 49.3 cents, the lowest it has been in the last day, anyhow. Bitcoin is now trading at $43,128, which is above its 24-hour high of $50.90. At the time of this recording, it is $50.50. And if you're perusing the XRP 24-hour chart, you can see the difference between the 2 charts when I switch between them and the one that is now shown on your screen, which is the 24-hour Bitcoin chart. Do you not think they seem very alike? As usual, it's just the market marching in lockstep. Even while the crypto fear and greed index is at 63 out of 100, it doesn't imply that XRP tracks Bitcoin minute by minute, day by day, week by week, month by quarter, and so on. This is what sometimes frightens people. Therefore, market players are still acting greedily. Then why is XRP veering off course from its 3-year consolidation strategy? This is something I truly want to quickly mention. I really produced a video, however, so it's hilarious. This piece was published earlier today. However, in a video I produced yesterday about the same topic, XRP community member alias Crypto Rover offered some analysis, claiming that XRP is about to break out of its 3-year consolidation trend. As a further warning flag, he included a chart below that showed XRP's breakout below after 3 years. I would prefer not to repeat all the points made in the video. However, it should be mentioned that other experts politely disagreed with Crypto Rover's interpretation, stating things like "you draw the draw, you drew the lines on your chart wrong, and you draw too bad." Consequently, you are receiving inaccurate analysis. I saw many analysts, Plus, I am not a beast. So, I'm not playing dumb, I'm just telling you about what I saw. However, there are those who argue that it is still within the triangle. It remained intact below. Take this for what it's worth, but even when XRP was hovering around the 49-cent region, it was still holding above support, according to the blockchain supporter this morning, even though I didn't see him mention anything from Crypto Rover. The situation may not, however, be a catastrophe. So, lawyer Bill Morgan retweeted it from Crypto Rover, tagged me, and wished me luck in finding a positive light on it. I went over all of that in yesterday's film, which includes the content you see on your screen. Stop what you're doing and read it if you missed yesterday's coverage. I am happy to help. Since we discussed it in yesterday's video, I won't read it again, for the sake of saving time. Anyone who may have missed it can take a moment to read it if they so want. All we ask is that we be given that choice. What I wanted to focus on for a few moments, however, was the next section. This is the headline once again: XRP Army is hopeful, despite 3-month price drop. Yes, I think we should discuss this one. Here we have an intriguing situation because, with so many people worried, I can't say for sure what proportion of the XRP community is worried. Those worried people are vocal about how XRP is now acting in relation to its price, and they express their fears and despair openly. Those folks who feel the most downtrodden tend to be the most outspoken in these situations, in my opinion. So although it may seem on social media that all XRP holders are in a state of despair, I must say that I am not quite persuaded of that. While you may not be completely despondent, there will undoubtedly be those who are uncertain or have some doubts, however little. That is the subject I want to address. Please tell me what's happening. The following is the format of the work. Since XRP's price lagged other top 10 cryptocurrencies in the last quarter of last year, the XRP community has voiced worry about the asset's recent price performance, but is optimistic that it will rebound in the next months. Meanwhile, Solana and, more lately, USDC have surpassed the asset, putting it in the bottom 2 spots in the top 10. Just so you know, XRP is now sitting in the top 6 spot as I record this. For a short while, it was supposedly the 7th largest company in the world in terms of market capitalization. However, I must admit that I am not impressed whenever any currency gets demoted to a stable coin, which remains $1, and vice versa. Since market cap is just the current price, which is always $1 times the circulating supply, I couldn't care less. All you have to do is issue more of that steady currency for its market value to go higher. The market capitalization increases as a result of increased production. On some locations, you can leap up. Just one more thing, if you print out 4 trillion USDC, you'll be the best in the world and can replace Bitcoin. A beautiful day is ahead. The monarch has finally done the right thing. This, however, is the level of stupidity. Peace remains, however. All XRP investors, no matter how jaded, have taken notice of these changes. A number of investors have voiced their worries about where I'll be at in a recent X post, but they are still holding out hope that he will soon turn things around. Initiating the comments was prominent XRP influencer Bill Morgan, who provided graphics depicting the price action of the top cryptocurrencies over the past 3 months. XRP, which was ranked 6th at the time, is the only one experiencing strong negative price action. The asset has lost 18% of its value in that time, while all other cryptocurrencies have gained double digits. Even major competitor Cardano gained 50% during that timeline, with Bitcoin reporting the lowest gain at 20%. In spite of everything, XRP remains number 6, and market capitalization is solid. Wow, Darren, and so on. I want to clarify something. Attorney Bill Morgan, bringing up facts and evidence like this is completely acceptable. Attorney Morgan is just voicing his legitimate concerns and engaging in a somewhat cordial conversation, while other individuals are being quite disrespectful to him. Therefore, it bothers me when people are especially impolite to him. Plus, he isn't acting trollishly. I will inform you about it. In his own postings, you can see that he isn't being naughty about it either. His statement is that he has been increasing his XRP holdings as the price has fallen. However, he is also acting maturely by interacting with the XRP community. Put it in the hands of an adult. We should be free to discuss views, even those that are diametrically opposed, so long as our disagreements are courteous and respectful. I will emphasize something he shared. The story went on to include my reply to him. Since it was that incredible. And now Crypto Fundamental has caught on. Well, they did address my points. But in this 3-month assessment of XRP and other leading cryptocurrency, Attorney Morgan wrote, "It seems to track the market. I understand that snapshots only show a small portion of the whole and might be deceiving when looking at very short time frames. However, the question of what is the explanation must be asked. Explain why XRP stands out among these other prominent cryptocurrencies. To make matters worse, I get annoyed when people claim that the whole market is falling today, not just XRP, as if the pattern mentioned above doesn't matter. So, I'll take note of it. Yesterday, I accurately said that XRP was down. As is often the case, the whole market was down. Even if that's correct, his argument goes like this: what about other currencies when XRP's value drops over a longer period of time, say, a few months? No matter what, I suppose my answer is pretty much the same. My writing is this." Just to reiterate, he concluded his article by stating, "Most people will tell you that your preferences are important to you, but the whole, as if the preceding pattern were meaningless, the whole market is falling today, not just XRP." Thus, I responded by saying that the pattern mentioned above is meaningless. "Yeah, I see. People in the second part of 2017 made the same observation as you did. While the market as a whole was roaring upwards for months, XRP was either going down or staying around the same. Nothing came out of it. Zooming out on a chart makes even months almost invisible, so even looking at a few months is just a snapshot in time. It is demonstrably true that XRP has typically lagged behind in price activity. Relating to the reasons why something is right. You have no idea. For a long time, people have speculated about it. This price behavior for XRP is historically usual, just wanted to mention that. I will likely suspect something is amiss if Bitcoin and XRP do not reach their respective market cycles' maximum values. Unless, for some inexplicable reason, there is really no other option. That is my position, then. You can't make any firm conclusions with a time frame as little as 3 months. Why doesn't the longer-term period take it into consideration, if it is important? I don't see why you find it less amazing. For more than a decade, XRP has been in the top 10 by market cap. Currently, it ranks 6. So what makes that irrelevant? Takes more than 3 months? Obviously, it's more important than a 3-month window, isn't it? Thus, that is my point of view. In my view, it is the case. Do you agree? Anyway, that's only my opinion. I believe it's important to have a broader view, however, since if you recall the events of 2017, the mood remained unchanged until XRP began its meteoric rise in the middle of December. As soon as it reached the peak, everyone assumed that XRP would continue to rise in price, eventually reaching $20 to $50. However, when it began to fall, many began to believe that XRP would continue to rise in price, eventually surpassing the moon. That, however, did not occur, as is customary. Just as in the previous market cycle, when $500,000 was proposed as a price for Bitcoin, $100,000 was proposed this time around, even after Bitcoin's value reached a record high of $20,000 in 2017, we are still demanding $100,000 in Bitcoin. For the most part, individuals are terrible at this, especially the average retail speculator, and at predicting when and where markets will peak. So, it's a typical feeling. If XRP is doing normally, the short-term price action, the data that Attorney Morgan used, is longer than a day, I'm telling you, 3 months. Therefore, I understand his point of view. However, I am only expressing my own viewpoint. In the long run, it does not provide any clarity. Just think about it. Throughout the last decade, there have been several 3-month periods where XRP's value has skyrocketed while the value of other top 10 currencies has remained relatively stable or even declined. Find a ton of examples by just looking for that, I bet you. Honestly, I don't give a hoot about it. Because the reality is that one of us must be correct. At some moment, this will reach a new peak, and either the moon or another discoveries will be reached, or we will all be disappointed pandas. I don't think the short-term volatility here matters since it isn't based on anything fundamental, but it's too early to tell. The vast majority of it is just retail speculation accompanied by market movements. For the most part, that's what we've noticed. For that reason, we must wait and watch what occurs on a global scale before we can determine if XRP will have legs. For Bitcoin to reach a new all-time high, it has always been necessary for equities to continue moving higher. Additionally, XRP will inevitably run once Bitcoin reaches a new all-time high, but other things must transpire for us to proceed in this manner. If it materializes, we will have another opportunity to test XRP's capabilities. For sure, yeah. It is possible that I am mistaken and XRP might reach zero. That is why I seem to be repeating myself. Money advice is not what this is. I am just some online person with a ridiculous name. Come on, dude, Moon Lamborghini. In the most infamous location in the XRP community, and I couldn't be prouder. My point is that I don't see the point in being mortified about it. The fact that XRP did rise somewhat is also encouraging. The reason we value your opinions is because attorney Bill Morgan provided a kind answer to me. In other words, it isn't market timing. Having spent some time in the market, however, Moon Lumbo now speaks with an air of reasonable serenity. Well, I am grateful that you said that, Attorney Morgan. Not only do I value your contributions to the XRP community for raising important topics like this, which deserves discussion, but I also value your legal expertise. You've been a voice for us when we've been completely in the dark, haven't we? So what? Apparently, for the visually impaired, darkness and light are of little consequence. However, the kind of budget is clear, isn't it? Since most of us in the community obviously have various occupations, we're all very confused about what's occurring legally. When we were in the middle of the SEC versus Ripple debacle, it was helpful to have an attorney who knew his business to walk us through it. Plus, XRP's legal position is clear, and he's still giving his opinion. Whatever the case may be, I am grateful. Just like me, I'm sure everyone else does, and discussions like these are pleasant. Just talking about what's on your mind is worthwhile. So, we'll have to wait and see what occurs. Once again, however, at number 6 in market cap, XRP isn't going to run again to a new ultra. Even if it runs in correlation, I would be amazed if Bitcoin set a new all-time high there. I am not satisfied with it. Whether it doesn't reach a new record high here, I'll start to wonder whether the market sentiment on XRP is changing. As a community, we would need to have a serious conversation and a come-to-Jesus moment at that time, in all honesty. We are not, however, at that location. Furthermore, I do not believe that is the most probable outcome. There's a chance we could get some awful news. I will persevere, nevertheless, because I am hopeful. Either I'm completely mistaken or I'm going to discover the truth. Even though XRP makes up a large portion of my crypto holdings, I am more at ease with a diversified portfolio since the impact of a single coin's decline will be less severe. I have decided. By a wide margin, it is my most valuable individual holding. And to be honest, I'm really okay with it. Simply said, I am aware that the details won't matter in the long run. For example, I am very certain that my evaluation is spot on. That's only my own view. My apologies if I'm incorrect. I believe that to be true, however. Please share your opinions with me. Financial advisors aren't my specialty. My opinion should not influence your purchasing or selling decisions. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.